My name's Erin. Look at my knees. Come here, you. Magical things happen. The chicken! It's a happy quacker. Welcome to my channel, Boobiegoats. We have kind of an emergency situation here. Geese are out. What? I'll lock them up. Hi. Alright, guys. I missed the bucket completely. Duckies! Good boy! Come on, duckies! I totally fixed it, even though it looks like a trash mess place right now. At least they can't get out and on the road. I'm going to slip and die. I don't know if I want to mess with it. It'll look better when it starts to dry out. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin, and I've been on the Carnivore Diet since March 3rd of 2023, and today, let me tell you what. It's been, you know, a rainy day, and it finally, we're in a lull. Like, we're in the lull of the rainy day, and I decided to come out here, check the chickens, see what they needed. I'll get eggs after this, probably. And I got a ton of laundry folded and put away. And my washing machine goes, there's no pressure. And I'm like, what? So I know what it is. It's probably sediment from the well water. So I have to take off the 2-back hoses and clean out those little tiny things. Oh, here we go. Exactly what I needed, some pliers. That's what I came out here for. But then I thought, you know, we're gonna have some really big storms tonight, and they canceled my son's 8th grade graduation, and they're not gonna have it till Thursday. But anyway, because of the storms. So I thought in between storms, I would move my fire pit. I put a lot of stuff on that thing. Yeah, why not? Let's do something. Oh, but I wanted to tell you about this. Okay, so I usually drink 2 pots of coffee in the morning, and it's pretty watered down, so that's really not the point. The point is I add 2 tablespoons of bacon grease and a teaspoon of heavy whipping cream to it. And I mix it up really good. If I had like one of those little frothers or immersion blenders, which I had the frother, but I don't know where it is. It's the kind that you have to recharge, and one of the kids took it. So I don't even want to know where it is. And I'm like, I had 1 little cup of that, and I just drank the rest of the coffee regular. And then I did mention that I was going to make another thing coffee, but I never ended up doing it. So today I felt off. I was getting a little spacey, and it's the fat ratio. Your fat has to be high on carnivore, or to your body's content without overdoing it. And when I don't get enough, I get spacey, and I just act weird. And I was like, man, I feel really weird. I feel off, been a little spacey, and I feel really slow. So I made some carnivore pizza, but it was just the Parmesan cheese that I shredded. I had a ton, and I was like, I'll just put a bunch of pepperonis on it, feed it to the kids, make it like chips, whatever. I had like a few bites of that, and I was like, I don't really like this. I like steaks, but I don't have any I pulled one out, but it's for later, you know. It's like my 1 meal a day thing, and I couldn't. And I was just like, I need to up my fat, so I've just been chilling, drinking fizzy water, and putting away the clothes is kind of like a marathon, especially folding them. It takes me about 2 hours, because you know that I don't like to fold them right away, and I like to wait until there's a bunch to do. So it took me about 2 hours, and I'm just like dragging. It could be just the weather itself. And I was like, well, maybe I'm thirsty. Maybe I need to drink more water. So of course I'm drinking fizzy water like crazy, but I think what I'm gonna do, well, I want to take a nap. That's another thing. Like, my body wants me to take a nap, and I'm like, well, maybe I should. And also, before I got dressed in overalls and stuff, I stood on the scale, and it was 173, and I was like, that can't be right. Although the scale has been saying 175 in the afternoon when I stand on it with all these clothes on. So maybe it is right. But I thought it would be nice to get the lawnmower unstuck before it rains even more. Maybe. I have some road treasure that I can shove under the lawnmower. Do I even... Let me look at this. So much mud. This is like a bog. Look at my knees. Oh my gosh. I can't make it go forward. It is a lake. It is a lake. Not really, but it's definitely a collection of water. Look at all that mud on this. Can I lift it? I mean, I got muscles. I haven't worked out in a while, but can I lift it? Is it possible for me to just move it a little bit that way? I'm gonna fall in mud. No, it's heavy. Well, I guess I could move my fire pit over just that far. Maybe I gotta do something. I'm already sweaty. Yeah, somebody's mowing. So, bad idea, guys. You're gonna end up like me. All right, Boobie Goaters, want to see some fun, guys? I think you can eat that one, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yes, all mushrooms are edible, but will you survive the first 12 hours? So, all right, here's our trouble. The ground is clay, and it's super moist. I don't know if you can see the water, but that's what we got, pools of it. I can put something here. I have an idea. Hi, I saw you floating in there. Here it is. OG Boobie Goaters know what this is. This is road treasure, and I think it's a great traction for something. Ooh, I can get it kind of under. I need one more. You're just so fluffy. Are you the kind we're supposed to eat? I like you just the same. I thought I had 2 of these, but this'll work. I call it my Legos. The blueberries. Wow. I'm not chasing you. I'm not gonna eat you. Come back. You sweet angels. Come here. I want to snuggle. Who doesn't want a duck snuggle? I know you slowed down. You want one. Come here, you. I think it's gonna work. I might have to get I wanted more backup room. I might get stuck even more. Who knows? But this works just like a tire tread. hot out here, Boobie Goaters. And traction works, but I think I might have to, like, I don't know, have this thing called a tag along or whatever, and I can hook it to that, hook it to a tree, and just like ratchet it. And that's probably what's gonna end up happening here, because it's just gonna rain and rain and rain. I don't think there's a day, like not even a day would dry this out though. This is why it's nice to have a garden here, because the clay holds on to the water. It's a bad idea to mow right after it rains. And I got it to move just a little bit more. Sweaty much? It's good to sweat, and then when the sun comes out and hits your face, magical things happen, and it's all good. Hey, there's that sunshine. Come get me. Come get me, magical sunshine. I know Rocky and Emmett were tired. My mother-in-law is here this week, and they're playing with her, and they don't want to hang out with me. They're not really on the videos today. And you know, I'm just having this blah day, and I'm just like, what else can I do? I don't really have to move the whole fire pit, obviously. Just I needed enough room to work, and moving it all would be kind of crazy. Yeah, there's that sun. Mr. Golden Sun, and I'm under a very bushy tree. Oh man, these guys are just so... I could just sit out here and watch them all day. There's something about them. Ducks and chickens in general. It's good for the soul. It is good for your soul, guys. Suck it in. Ducks are great. They're not as loud as geese. On another note, I didn't want to, well, if I had the camera stuff set up, I would have totally showed you guys, but I had to save the baby chicken. He was stuck in the shell, and I figured that's what happened because my humidity was low. I didn't bump up the humidity yet to get, you know, I was dry hatching. I got so much sweat. It looks like I have a runny nose. I don't, guys. That is sweat. Sorry. You had to look at that. Shameful business. But anyway, I'm checking on this chicken, and I'm looking at it, and I grabbed, you know, I put the thermometer in there and the humidifier because I forgot to do that yesterday when I pulled them and moved them real quick and bumped up the humidity because I didn't know I was supposed to get any hatching. It's an early guy. The temperature is at 100.5, and the humidity was 30. So I'm just surprised that he hatched, and he tried to get out. And I grabbed him, and he's like in this eggshell, and a little bit of him is sticking out. And I'm like, well, first you remove the outer layer of the shell. And that's what I did. And then I looked to see if I saw any veins or anything, and nope. He absorbed his yolk, is what happens when the chick is inside the egg. It absorbs the yolk, so it doesn't have to eat for the first 3 days. But I've noticed, even though they tell you it's 3 days, I've noticed after day 2 they get kind of hungry. So do the ducks. The ducks are early on that. But they still ship them and tell you 3 days is fine. And anyway, I peeled that off. I started to peel the membrane part of the egg, you know, the real thin part that you peel when you want to peel eggs or whatever to get them to peel easy. And I remove them, and he's still kind of stuck in his egg position, and I noticed that he had kind of the sticky stuff on him real tight, so he couldn't really move. So I tried my best to get him kind of opened a little bit, but he's got that eggshell sticky. But he started shivering, and I was like, oh, he's really hot, he's really cold, so I better put him back in the incubator. And I did. And the little duckling Flash got yesterday was like brand new, and he needed to go in the incubator. And he'll be fine for like a few days. Like tomorrow he'll be fine. But I don't know if the baby goslings are gonna accept him. They're a little weary of the little duck we put in there. But they're accepting now. So hopefully they accept him and they're not bullies. Because I have another type of waterer that I can, big gallon thing for baby ducks, I guess. Yeah, I do. What I really need to do is move the pullets up front because they're all feathered out. Probably, well, not tonight. See, I keep holding off on it because we're supposed to get really bad thunderstorms and stuff, and I don't want them scared inside the chicken coop on a terrible night. I'd rather move them on a nice night. But I really need to move them and move the chicks I got from Tractor Supply and the ones that hatched for me earlier in the month and move them outside. I need to buy a new heat bulb because Nixon was playing around and busted one and the bulb broke and the glass shattered and it killed a chicken instantly. Can you believe that? Like, I guess, yeah, if you had a huge piece of glass fall on you and your head fell off, man, how do you feel about that? I think he's okay. He's such a sweet guy. I'm sure he's fine. He seemed to be okay. I told him it's okay, accidents happen. Those heat lamps are dangerous. I used to have one of those brooder plates that heat up. They're like a little hot plate for baby chicks. But mine broke after one season, and I was just like, I'm not spending that much on it again. I'll chance a fire hazard. Jeez, I'm hot and sweaty, guys. Welcome to summer me. It's not even summer. I'm missing the sunshine, though. I need to go get in it. This is shade. You're supposed to be getting your vitamin D. Yeah, I tried to dig that sucker out. I can't believe that. That's just like... Am I bleeding? No, it's not mud. Fine mud. Ugh, I'm all muddy. You know it's nice? Touching clay and then letting it dry on your hands and then touching your sweaty face so it gets all muddy. Oh yes, it is divine. There's that chicken. One of my favorite Disney movies is called Return to Oz. And there's a rat king and he's like, the chicken! There she is. The chicken. On top of the roof. See the duck panting? He knows it's warm. Me too, buddy. I think it's a she. I think the boys are the ones that like their little bills turn orange first, but I'm not quite sure. I have to look that up. But I do know if I have a curl at the end of the tail in a few months, you could tell if they're a boy or not. Not the same with geese. It's a little bit different. But I can tell I have 3 boy geese because they're total jerks. Look at those happy ducks. They're just so sweet. Come here. I told you I want to snuggle you. They're just hot today. Me too. Me too, little duckies. Me too. Look at that ducky. So smiley. It's so smiley. Look how happy. That's a happy quacker. He's just hot, guys. I know. How could you not like these big muddy monsters? They're perfect. Best eggs. Well, because they won't lay eggs yet, but they will. The white ones will lay like really big duck eggs. Jumbo sized. Alright, Boobie Goaters. I'll be seeing you in a little bit. When you make your pizza with the Parmesan cheese and then you just like put a bunch of pepperonis on top and you melt it in the oven, it's kind of like a chip. My problem with those are when I do it with just plain cheese, I want to eat all of the cheese. So it was kind of weird that I didn't want to eat all of it, and yet it's probably because I do one meal a day, so it's not really my window to eat. The same thing happened yesterday. I ate those little carnivore pizzas with the sausage crust, which are amazing. And I got a reaction though. I had like a reaction to that pizza, yet I still ate the crust, the pizza crust stuff. Because I was a little hungry. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna eat that. And I don't know. Pork and sausage puffs me up a little bit. I see it in my face. Sweating and hot does it too. After I take a shower. And if I don't use really clean shampoo and conditioner, my whole face puffs out too. It's a reaction. You get it everywhere with everything. You gotta be careful what you're putting in your body and on your body, which is, I know, crazy, but it's true because you get reactions. What is on my face? Is that just my face? I gotta get eggs. A little beacon of hope. You can survive on meat. You can save money on meat, and ducks are freaking adorable. You heard it right here, folks. Welcome to my channel, Boobiegoats. Guys, I'm so glad I came over here today. Where do I even put you? You're adorable. Hey guys, it's been 21 days since I was really sick. You know how I can tell? Good thing Emmett's out here. So cute. Focus. Focus on my chicken. Here. Is that yesterday? Oh good, she's on her eggs. I was wondering if she still did that or not. Okay. 6 in this bucket and 5 over there. Oh my. You may be good at going broody and biting me, but girl, not good. Alright everybody, put that down. We have kind of an emergency situation here. This little baby just hatched. And he was outside in front of that pecking mom. It's cold. I'm gonna have to hurry up and get these eggs and take it inside. Boobie Goaters, look! I had to wash the yellow one with soap and water. And really hot water, you know, really warm water and some soap. He's walking around now doing better. That's the one we just saved. And then Fluffy. Fluffy's over there. There's Fluffy. We can see a little bit of him. And then Ducky from yesterday that Flash found is Puppy. And he looks okay. 72, so everything's good. It still says I have 10 days left on my eggs, though.
Minecraft Nerf guns.
And the bigger ones have feathers. They don't really need a light. It's warm enough now.
I don't know where the mag is.
And I got this set up for the new babies. And I think they're too hot because they keep huddling away from me. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin, and pretty recently I was on a live stream, and it was just like talking about me, and everybody got to meet me, whatever. And the wonderful lady that interviewed me, Cindy, was like, have you tried hard-boiled eggs cut in half, fried in butter? And I was like, ooh. And I haven't tried that. I got like a bunch of hard-boiled eggs. I need to up my fat. I guess a half a stick of butter will do. And I am warming up my skillet. Alright, Boobie Goaters, on this skillet I am melting butter. You can, there, see, melting the butter. Boom. This burner, this eye runs a little hot. Let's go ahead and just take this egg, put it in there. I heard there's a tomato after 5:45.
Yes. Like 2 times.
Are you gonna try this after I cook it?
Okay, this is gonna go off all night.
Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work. Alright. Frying them in the butter. Will that fall out? Hard-boiled eggs cut in half, fried in butter. That looks delicious. I put a little too much butter in this, so I'm just gonna brown it and make a brown butter bite. Kind of brown. I think I'm getting there. Oh my gosh, did I make black butter? Black butter bites? No. Oh, I should have like pulled it when I saw it looking just a little brown. Alright, Boobie Goaters. Here they are. I don't want to eat them all, but I'd like to try one. That's different.
I found a few one.
They should look more like this. Ooh. Mm-hmm. I was a little scared, so I didn't cook them long enough. But that's good. That's like, wow. If I eat these all, I won't be hungry for my steak. So maybe just one more. I added a little salt to it. You probably need to go a little longer for sure, so it's like nice and brown and crispy. But just buttery warmed up hard-boiled eggs, guys. Who knew? Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands because that's greasy. And I'm walking away.
Go more. Then go that way. Go that way, Walkie. Go that way. Now go that way.
What is up, Boobie Goaters? It is the evening. We've got a tornado warning in about 15 minutes, so...
Baseball-sized hail.
Baseball-sized hail, they're saying. I got a New York strip. It's a thick boy. I got this thing for $4. So, yeah, I did a good job. Yes, I did. And I'm gonna slice into it. Let's have some steak opening action. Here we go.
Can you get my lunchbox out of my car?
Here we go. Slicing into this steak. Oh yeah. Nice and pink. Oh. This is a cause for lots and lots of butter because I've had a really strange day and I should have upped my fat when I should have. I didn't. Alright, here we go. That was really good. Boobie Goaters! Look at that! I did good. That was a nice steak. But who cares? I'm hungry. Let's eat. My phone keeps getting interrupted by an extreme tornado warning with big hail. Trying to make a video for YouTube. Come on, weather. Alright, Boobie Goaters, I gotta make a plate for Pete because he didn't make one yet. And I hope you guys have a good night, and maybe I'll record this happening outside when it happens. Well, Boobie Goaters, this is a first, but I didn't finish my steak because I tried those hard-boiled eggs earlier, so that did it for me. I'm good. And I hope you guys have a great night. It's getting kind of dark outside, so we'll see.